So, snow. I hate it. Yep, it's that time of year again. The time of year when the temperature gets under 30 degrees and Christmas music starts playing on the radio right after Halloween because y'all have no patience whatsoever. And of course, we can't forget about snow, the bane of my existence. For those of you that didn't know, I live in New York, more specifically, upstate New York. And let's just say, it's not very warm here during the wintertime. Like at all. So needless to say, we get a lot of snow during the wintertime, which might sound cool, but I assure you, it's not. You see, I don't know if you guys knew this, but snow is cold. Oh, what's that? You thought snow was all nice and fluffy and do you wanna build a snowman? No! No, okay? It's cold, it's hard, it's wet, and after a few weeks of it just laying there, it gets all dirty and muddy and just slushy and winter wonderland, more like winter wasteland. Get it? Like the song, but instead of Wonderland, I put Wasteland. No? Okay. But really, do you know how many literal mountains I gotta climb just to get to school every day? Oh yeah, speaking of school, one of the only reasons why I don't entirely hate snow is because of snow days. I mean, what is there not to love about snow days? You get to stay home, sleep in, watch a movie, basically do anything but go to school. Literally all I want in life. Sadly though, my school doesn't give us snow days that often, which is dumb because we could have the worst snowstorm ever recorded in history, and literal yetis, polar bears, and strays just straight up vibing out in the open, and the school wouldn't even think about giving us a snow day. Meanwhile, in other parts in America, there could be one snowflake that would fall on the ground, and it wouldn't even stay there. It would just dissolve on the pavement, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, there's snow. There's so much snow on the ground. Oh my kids can't walk in this. I declare a snow day." You know what? Forget the snow day. Shut down all the schools in a 20-mile radius. Barricade yourselves inside your houses. Call the fire department. There's too much snow. You know, it's become so bad to the point where if someone says that we might have a snow day, we immediately shut them up because they might jinx it or something. Hey, I heard that's gonna snow until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So, you know, maybe we'll have a snow day. Shut your mouth, Daniel. They might be listening. Oh shoot, quick, act natural. You know, I feel like I'm giving snow a bad name here. I mean, sure, it's bad, but it's not that bad. It has some perks. So you know what, I'm gonna sprinkle in some good things about snow. Because it definitely has some. I mean, think of all the cool activities that you can do with snow. Like hockey, ice skating, sledding, skiing, curling. What's curling? I have no idea. I just found out about it while I was making the script for this video. On the topic of snow activities, one of the things I have on my bucket list is to make a snow fort. And I'm not talking about some dumb little hole while you dig in a snowbank and call it an igloo. Nah, I'm talking about an entire house. Hear me out. So I'd get at least 6 people, and we all help to buy supplies to make the snow fort. We'd buy things like shovels, buckets, hand warmers, you know, the basics. Then we go to our local park and just get to work. I'd have 3 people digging the snow and putting them into buckets, and then dropping them off to the builders, who are the ones that are taking the snow blocks and then placing them side by side. And after a couple weeks of doing that, it should be done. And guys, this snow fort is gonna be epic. There would be a hangout spot for us to stay in after school to do homework and stuff. A juice bar that only sells slush puppies because that's probably the only thing that we're gonna be able to drink in a place like this. Who knows, maybe we'll even add a second story, if that's even possible. No, it's not. Shut up, Hamilton. A boy could dream. So, what can we learn from this video? Honestly, I'm not really sure. The majority of this video was just me ranting about snow for 3 minutes. But I think it might be that snow may have its pros and cons, but at the end of the day, no matter how much you hate it, it's still good to go outside every once in a while and appreciate its beauty while it's still here. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I know what you're thinking. What? 2 actual videos in a row? Yep, and to add some bonus points, first video of 2022, boys, let's go! But seriously, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It took me a while to make, but definitely not as long as this Gummy War video, which you should watch if you haven't already. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I don't really have a catchphrase or anything to finish the end card, so